Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope that you all are doing good. Or doing well. We have a serious matter to discuss today. So I'm gonna, Lord, just pray, play this intro, and be right back. Mm-mm-mm. My Lord, my Lord. Oh boy.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, yeah. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Oh. Lord have mercy on me. This prayer I'm crying. Lord have mercy on me. I'm really trying. Lord have mercy on me. Feel like I'm dying. Lord have mercy on me. I'm really trying. Yeah, Lord, you came into my life just the other day. Right when I was feeling there's gotta be another way. You left me messages that said I'll call you back another day. Kept looking for me like parents do or run away. Still getting high to get by just to live it up. Feeling so down cause I know I gotta give it up. I think I want it but I
My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Welcome everyone. So I'm not going to belabor the point. The title of the video pretty much explains it all. Before I get into anything, I definitely put some mental and psychological health resources in the description. I hope they're showing up. So those are just very few. I mean, there's tons of national resources. There's tons of support groups, mental health alliances, and all of that you can check out if you're really going through something or really struggling. This thing that we've been seeing on YouTube is so disturbing on so many levels. In my opinion, the content creators Davie Way and Official King Payne have completely, along with Jaguar Wright, have completely exploited this young adult. Hello, sweet Ann Parado. Welcome. They have exploited this young adult, taken, encouraged her antics, encouraged her illness, taken her or convinced her, persuaded her to come away from where she could have been safe, where she could have been protected, assisted her in whatever way they did to get to Texas. And now she's in the care of Jaguar Wright and Goomba, whom we just saw less than a month ago, or maybe less than 2 months ago, going through their own crisis. Jag was in either incarcerated or in the psychiatric hospital herself, off of her meds. Oh, please, you guys, just check out Sweet Ann Parado's page. She's also a content creator. I appreciate you so much for being here. So I was not gonna even come on YouTube and talk about this at all. I have been watching and kind of perusing some chats and some channels. Just kind of listening and taking it all in, kind of praying quietly for things to sort themselves out and work out. But it's really gotten completely out of hand. Mental illness and psychological illness is running rampant on YouTube. It's literally running rampant on YouTube. When I initially saw this headline that, and I didn't know her name, that someone was claiming to be the alleged daughter of Aaliyah and R. Kelly, and this was like weeks ago, right? I just kind of laughed and was like, that's not possible, right? And I just kind of left it at that. Just something I saw and let it go. And I was like, oh, this is either being done for to gain more followers, or this is just like a practical joke, right? I thought it was completely a joke. I thought it was like a prank. I didn't even think that this was something that would carry itself on the way that it has on YouTube. It started on TikTok, and I think Jaguar herself is a predator. If we look at the behaviors that she's exhibited, she's a predator, she's a scammer. And now Official Scheme Payne has joined this bandwagon. And now Davie Way initially had her on his channel as the first interview segment, right? And he was going along with the get along. He was laughing and joking with Jaguar and Lagena. He was in the shit with them. He was a full participant. Now he's backpedaling. Now he's coming out and kind of trying to deflect, and he's gaslighting all of his subscribers and all of his listeners. Right. We need to stop acting like Jag's actions are a result of mental illness. She is a scammer, plain and simple. And both, why am I yelling? Let me calm myself down. Both Davie Way and Official King Payne are complicit in the BS. Facts on facts on facts. They themselves are exploiting this young lady. And hey, Deanna, and the things that I have heard, I am so disgusted. My heart is so deflated because this young adult is truly, truly, truly not in any safe care. She's not in any safe haven. She's actually more in danger, in my opinion, being under the influence and guise of Jaguar Wright. Of all people on this planet who can help this young lady, Jaguar Wright is at the zero negative. Like if you go list from 0 to 100, she's below 0 of people that can help this young lady. And hey boo, hey Jennifer, thank you for being here. You know, you can come on in and say whatever you want. This is your page just as much as it's mine. He is backpedaling because the scam has been exposed. Right. Okay, Andre Nelson, you starting to sound like Dr. Blue with getting upset and telling yourself to calm down. Yeah, this whole thing is upsetting, Deanna. I wasn't going to even come on and speak on this on my platform, but from what I saw today, I was just like, you know, and I've been taking notes and stuff, but I was just like, okay, this is really out of hand. So apparently, Official King Payne went live like early this morning to declare that Lagena Gold is safe. She's safe in the care of Jaguar Wright. And no one needs to worry any further because Jaguar's got her. She's got her. She's safe. No, she's not. I don't know if that video is even still up, actually. But my God. So then you have Jaguar Wright on everyone's freaking panel going off the hinges. Then you have her saying in yesterday's live something like, if you want, what did she say? Something, there's so many different scams. She said something like, if you want to see the DNA test, or if you want to know that she's safe, or if you want something, if you want this, or if you want that, everybody in this damn chat send me $1. Everybody send me $1. And I'm like, what? And then she's like cursing out everybody. And in the same breath saying, y'all need to pay me. Where's my bread? What do you think that you need to be paid for? For exploiting someone? For taking them out of their home? For perpetuating a scam and a scheme? This shit is absurd. It is absolutely absurd. And whether Lagena is being exploited or is in it somehow, she's still in danger. Jag was just under the influence holding a pew pew and chain smoking. Yes, I saw that. Along with brass knuckles, along with the knife. She is not stable. She is, in my opinion, in no position to help someone with their psychological health when she herself is suffering in a major, major way. I said the next thing Jaguar was going to do, a kidnapping. I thought it would hurt, not someone else. You thought she was going to be kidnapped, Deanna, and not someone else? Hey, Miss Quiet One, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Dang, I need my engine fixed. Can everyone send me $2? You know what I'm saying? How dare you feel entitled to other people's income and then make threats? That's, Lord. It's unbelievable. Hey, Evan. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, everyone, for hitting the like button. This is nothing but a money grab, and multiple people were trying to get their hand in the bag. To that point, the very first interview that I saw with Lagena was actually on Official Kingpain's page. This was when everything was kind of just barely unfolding. And I knew the second that she had made mention that her apartment was burglarized and some other stuff, I said, oh my God, this is a money scheme. They're going to start asking for cash apps to help her recover the things that she's lost in the alleged burglary. I knew from that moment this was a money scheme. And then it kept growing and growing. And then they said they needed people to send Jaguar money to help Lagena. And I said, whoa. Who is sending? Why would anyone send Jaguar money to help Lagena? That don't make no sense. And here we go. It's a full-blown scheme, just like we suspected in the beginning. And it's just really taking advantage of someone's vulnerability, in my opinion. I think it's disgusting that young lady is about to go through. I mean, she really needs help, and that's why I decided to kind of speak out about it, because she's really in danger. Like, this is not a joke. Jaguar is not safe. She's not a safe person. She can barely keep herself safe. The way that her apartment looks, or wherever she's living, it's deplorable. So how is she going to care for someone else? Didn't I tell you he can't be trusted because he was friends with Root? Yes, you did. And now she threw him under the bus to side with Davie Way. What? I didn't know that. So is she no longer in cahoots with Davie Way? This sounds like AATT towards the end. Yeah, this is a DollaScamia. This is a official scheme pain. This is Wait, what did I say? DollaScamia. This is all a scam and a sham. And it's sick. She is not safe for herself, or is she pretending to be crazy? And see, that's a good point. Now, I have some audio that I want to play because it just will definitely highlight what I am trying to explain. But my thoughts are kind of like in different places because I'm so disgusted, you guys. So this one here, if I can hold on. This one here is Jaguar just being all huff and puff, high on herself. exclaiming, yeah. How about you bitches? Jaguar Wright, whatever. Lagena is safe. She's safe. She's going on, and she's driving in her car, and she looks like a fucking buffoon. But anyway, last night in the middle of the night, Root did a live because they were in damage control. Oh, the backpedaling began late last night, I see. Because they were in damage control, Davie Way threw OKP under the bus, and so did Root because she took Davie Way's side. Ooh, my Lord. Did you just make up a new disease? I don't even remember what I said, Deanna. I don't even know. Did I? I don't know, child. I don't know, but ooh, okay. So let's take a listen here. Unimpeachable. Right? Oh, no. Hold on. I had to fix my phone. Where it's safe and unimpeachable and unreachable.
Come on down to Philadelphia.
Oh, the scam is unraveling.
She's not bought, easily bought. She can't be handled. And that's what y'all don't like. She can't be handled.
I can't be bought at all. I don't get no fucks out.
And Lagena, her Lagena just sounds just, oh my God, I don't know. Hey, Queen Mermaid. Oh, here we go.
Your money. Right. All money ain't good money.
Not for heaven.
You know, I told you I wanted that Bible study with you.
Yeah, she did. She also wanted me to get help from CAUT members, victim of CAUT members.
Can you guys hear
so
it?
while y'all trying to switch the narrative to her, no, she wanted me to get help from that because that's what I'm escaping from them CAUT members. I could investigate them. Where the FBI? Go over there and go investigate them. Why they been evading fraud checks? How do you let them evade it for so long, 20 plus years?
We don't have to get off.
Mm-hmm.
They ended with the FBI too. They got immunities.
We're gonna shut down here for the time being on TikTok. King Payne, do you need us to come over to your channel?
I mean, if they want to come over to my channel like that, you guys are live on YouTube right now.
We're gonna finish up here and then we'll come on over.
Okay. Don't burn your fingertips, friend.
Okay, friend.
That's good, but what is it?
And wait a minute. I think you're gonna need a new duster.
Okay, I'm hearing you. Yes, because the Dusties.
Because the Dusties.
He got no fans.
The Dusties.
The Dusties. The periwinkle
The
Dusties.
pussy hoe could never.
The periwinkle pussy hoes.
We'll see y'all on YouTube. We gotta go see our other friend who gives a fuck about her.
Yes, they realize you can give a fuck about
the official King Payne.
And I haven't felt more freer in a long time. Like I actually got some rest. And you,
Lagena, the reason you feel free is because they're love bombing you, sweetheart. They're love bombing you so that they can get your trust and manipulate you. These people are not your friends. Official King Payne is not your friend. You barely know this man. Jaguar Wright is definitely, she can't even be a friend to herself. How are you claiming that she is protecting you?
I didn't believe it, but I did. I've been having two eyes up since for a long time dealing with them for years. And it didn't only just about my parents. It was other things they did, and I'm not going back over there.
You free now, baby?
I am.
You're a 28-year-old grown-ass woman. You should be able to go wherever you want to go. Whenever you want to go.
Right.
Again, the leading questions, whenever King Payne was interviewing her, all those questions were leading her to the right response, in my opinion.
I see.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I reached out.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta go, folks.
Somebody came to me a couple years ago. I thought they was full of shit. I apologize. They said that Aaliyah came needed me to do a favor.
Facts.
I thought the bitch was lying.
Girl, I got goosebumps when I remember when God brought that back to me. I was like, oh my God.
If this is the favor, I don't have a choice. You know, it's not very often people come from the dead and ask you to do shit for them.
You look fucking
And my mom's
crazy.
job never finished, so she's still looking out. And I'm gonna make sure she get her justice and her peace, so she can rest. Now, because y'all be feeling like whatever y'all know what's best for her, y'all don't know what's best for me or my mother. My mom do know. She knew I was gonna reach out to Jag. She knew that. It is what it is.
Almost 3 years ago, somebody came to me. And now here you are, you calling out for me on TikTok. I wasn't even on TikTok when you went viral.
And I called it out for you on my podcast too. It was in November, and I felt that. I'm like, I've been reaching out.
I just got on TikTok because I found out that I was going viral.
So Jag says that this young adult was calling and reaching out to her on TikTok. Lord.
On TikTok, and I said, well, I guess I gotta go over there and see what's going on.
Yeah, and I wanted my story to get told, but nobody was. I felt
King Kane, when y'all came to me about this story, did I know anything about it?
No, nothing at all.
I'm like Charleston White. I don't pay attention to shit that don't have anything to do with me immediately. Like, my life is all consuming as it is.
For real.
People have to bring me things. I got people that's been in my DM for 3 years. I still ain't called them. I ain't got the time.
Yeah.
My question to you is, did you see an exploitive opportunity with Lagena, and that's why you answered her? Because you ignored all the other people that have been in your DM for 3 years. They must have not made any money for you, right? All right.
She took her time.
I didn't even know she had reached out to me. If it wasn't for King Payne and Sean Davie Way, we probably would have never met. But see, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. We headed over to the dust-free zone, the only one and only dust-free zone on YouTube, the lituation with the official King Payne. Be looking out for the first episode of Love Connections, only available on the DollaWTVNetwork.com, where you may just find the love of your life on our show. And a pussy hole could never. Love you. The hashtag, where is Gina? Here's your answer. She right here.
I'm here. Safe and sound. Don't let the people that pay other people to lie to you otherwise. I'm here for my own mouth. I'm a grown woman. Nobody can tell me to do anything.
Oh, and
disrespectful, but that's what it is.
And there was this other blogger that was talking about it not being safe for us to pick.
The fact that they're giving her a platform to speak to all these strangers is definitely concerning. This young lady does not need to have all these interactions with people who that she doesn't know, that don't care for her well-being.
Because you were schizophrenic.
This is all for Jag's money pocket.
You heard that right?
So cancel Jag's
Gina,
bread.
you heard that?
Cancel.
I heard it.
Well, let me ease your mind.
Mm-hmm.
My mama's a delusional schizophrenic, and she don't take no psych meds, and we fine.
So that's, oh my God.
She in the right house. If that's the case, everybody understands.
So now she's encouraging this young lady that she doesn't need her psych meds because her mama don't take meds? Make sense.
Well, I'm gonna prove that I'm not, though.
Oh, honey, you ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody.
Right.
Okay, if she doesn't have to prove nothing to nobody, then why are you all exploiting her like this? Saying that you're going to do a DNA test, saying that you're going to do this, you're going to do that. It's going to be behind the paywall. Subscribe to Scamadelphia and all this stuff.
I discredit my words.
The only reason we're even doing this,
hey, Chemical,
is so people can stop worrying about you. Because, you know, for whatever reason, them Africans up there in Detroit got people hunting me down. Like y'all the sex traffickers, not me. I just help people and give people rides when they need one.
this is trafficking, whether it's sex trafficking or not. This is still, in my opinion, considered trafficking.
Not no racist stuff, but I feel like they want to support it now.
Moving someone across state lines.
Our people do us the dirtiest. And then they blame everything on the white man.
Yep.
When they like acting like them.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, hashtag Where is Gina has been answered. She's right here. Thank you for all of your prayers. And guess what? $1 can make a difference.
There you go.
It can make a big difference.
Hey, you gotta chill, get down and lay down. I know that's right.
It helps with my safety.
How you been?
And it helps me protect her. Because
Scamadelphia. Here we go. Everybody send me $1. Everybody who's in the chat. This is her. This is Jack. Everybody in the chat, send me $1 because this is going to help me help her. No, it's not. Who do you think you're fooling?
protection costs money. Yes. I can't watch, me and my husband can't watch her around the clock. We have to watch our own backs.
If you can't watch her around the clock and make sure that she's safe, why in God's name did you encourage her to leave her place of origin where she had family to come and be with you all? If you can't protect yourselves, how are you going to protect another young adult who is probably developmentally the age of 13, in my opinion?
Right. And it's very scary out here. It's dangerous.
We do want to thank the Black Panther Party for offering their assistance to protect.
This is where it gets nuts. The Black Panther Party is involved now in protecting this young lady. Now this right here.
This young woman, I forgot to tell you, the Panthers are gonna help.
My Lord.
Free them all.
Free them all.
My Lord, my Lord.
It's been a long 48 hours, and it's gonna be an even longer week, I feel. We'll be in touch. We'll see you later. Maybe we'll call you. We'll hit you up around breakfast time. Because I got a big breakfast to cook for this lady. She needs to eat. How do you turn it off?
It ain't sound like Tom.
You guys.
Y'all like to be real slick when y'all get on these panels. You like to get up here like you're actual experts at something. I want to know can I get everybody's accreditations? Where did you all get your medical degrees from? Because there's a whole lot of professional jargon being thrown around, and I have no problem with the woman who's willing to speak about her own mental condition, but that's your mental condition. That ain't her mental condition. And I wasn't talking you down, Mrs. Wright, either. No.
All right. Scamadelphia Network needs to be canceled. Yes, it is a disease. It is a disease. Thank you, Deanna. It's a scammed disease. Official Scheme Payne is down with the scheme. That's his new nickname. Okay. She's up here on Official King Payne's channel asking people, where are their licenses? Where are their professional licenses to help someone? And yes, Jennifer, I want to know what's her professional credentials that gives her the freedom and the license to help someone on a professional level. She has none. So this is her gaslighting. This is her actively gaslighting someone who's trying to not even put her down, just ask her a relevant question, but she can't even handle the truth. Okay?
Here putting my life on the motherfucking line for this girl while y'all pussies sit here and act like
Okay, we're not gonna name call because I did disrespect you. I just took up for you, Mrs. Johnson, because I just sat up there and said everybody in the chat that has something to say, you're doing exactly what you just said. So calm down, because I'm one of the ones that advocate for you, not against you, Mrs. Johnson. I have a lot in common with you, more than you know. So I would never talk down on somebody that I can internally empathize with, because I know a lot of the stuff that you're going through is true. And like I just said in this chat, ain't nobody else doing what you have done. Even if they feel how they feel, you're still the only person that has went and gotten this baby, irregardless how anybody feels. So I don't have to be accredited to be able to empathize with this girl having a problem.
Ava, stop blowing smoke up her ass. She's not helping this young lady. Just stop.
And know that you're being a decent person doing what nobody else is willing to do.
Yes, Jack.
Can I ask you something?
For you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, thank you know, I mean, it's six in one hand, half a dozen in the other, because while you're sitting here taking up for me, you're sitting here saying that this girl is lying.
No, she didn't say that.
She didn't say she's lying. I said it's clear that she's not Aaliyah's daughter. There's things that's taken out.
She is fixated on Aaliyah, that she was traumatized and fixated on Aaliyah, and that we need to stop saying Aaliyah. That's what
Did you watch this show yesterday? From where I was defending everything yesterday? I just woke up and got on today because I fell asleep earlier.
Maybe you don't seem to understand. My life really doesn't revolve around lives. I am the live. See, when I turn my button on, y'all show up, no matter where I'm at. So I don't spend my time worrying about what happens in lives. You know what I've been worried about for the past 40?
Ma'am, yes you do. Yes you do, because you was just on AT2's thing today, and you were streaming his live from your live. So miss me with the bush.
8 hours. How to get this woman safely out of Detroit.
And the reason you wanted to get her out of Detroit was so that you can make money off of her claims and her memories, quote unquote, and her beliefs that she is allegedly Aaliyah's daughter. That's the only reason. It's not because you cared about her, in my opinion. And that's what's sad about the situation.
I think that's been the majority of our concern, Mrs. Johnson, due to the fact that we literally had someone yesterday come up and say the girl wasn't even welcome in Detroit, and me and King literally was saying that's why we're glad that she's out of Detroit, because people are literally sick and coming on the live saying that they want to harm this innocent girl. We clearly see something is wrong. So again, nobody is discrediting you or anything.
Please forgive me if I'm a little bit protective right now, but
you're a Taurus just like me, and I act up just like you when I feel disrespected, so I don't take offense.
This ain't about disrespecting me. This ain't about disrespecting me. I don't think people understand the gravity of the person I have in my car.
Oh Lord, that we do. That's what we're concerned.
I think you're treating a little lightweight. The rumor of R. Kelly and Aaliyah's baby has been surfacing and running around not only the media but the industry for over 25 years.
Yes.
It was an abortion. The baby was this. The baby was that. For over 25 years. This young woman in my car is older than that. You want to know what else she is? If she's telling the truth, she's evidence of a crime that was committed. Because if she was born actually in 1993, which would be the same year that my son was born in 1993, which would make her 30 this year. Aaliyah's 2 years younger than me. I was 16 when I had Giovanni. That would make Aaliyah 14 when she had this said baby.
Oh, nothing.
She's evidence of a crime. You know how many more years R. Kelly gonna get if it's proven that this is his child and he had her with Aaliyah, his victim? You know how many people would be willing to pay good money to make that kind of evidence go away? I don't think y'all understand who I got in my car.
Hey, classy hoe. Me too. This whole thing is irritating. It's so irritating. And this young lady is, like I said, she is not safe. she's in more danger than I think that she was in Detroit.
I understand the gist of it, Mrs. Johnson, but you gotta understand what you know about the industry, and some of us that may have been around the industry and what we know that it's very, very manipulative. You know more than what I would know. Honey, I know more than people in the industry know. I believe it, but that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. They want to manipulate. I think that's the part that y'all really, that's where y'all got me fucked up. I'm not a part of the industry. I am the industry.
Hold up. Hold up. She said I'm not a part of the industry. I am the industry? How? Nobody even cares. Okay. All right.
See, y'all so used to believing what these lying motherfuckers have been telling you, like Jay-Z is the #1 rapper and Tupac ain't nowhere near the top of the list or Biggie. And y'all ate that shit. Y'all
Jag, you're the lying motherfucker.
Mrs. Johnson, because I've been learning stuff about this since I was 18. I know what you're saying is true.
Like general statements.
Y'all watch the BET Awards and y'all believe all the shit that you see. They did a whole motherfucking tribute to Puffy last year, and only 2 bad boy artists showed up. What happened to the other 18 that was on the roster?
Stay on topic, Jag.
They do this shit in y'all faces, and y'all sit there just wanting to be entertained, like you are entertained right now. The reason why a lot of y'all...
This is not entertainment. This is some serious reason to be concerned, okay?
Don't know me is because people have spent millions of dollars to erase my legacy, which is why I am doing what I'm doing. You know, there's a story in the Bible about this character named Moses. A lot of people know about Moses, you know, parting the Red Sea and Pharaoh let my people go, but they don't go back to the beginning of the story. See, Moses was born a Hebrew Israelite, but they was coming to kill all the Hebrew Israelite boys because they wanted to slow.
Here she goes in with her Sunday morning Bible lesson, I guess. Lord have mercy.
Down the breeding. Because they were afraid that the Hebrew Israelites were going to outnumber them. Don't that sound like black people and white people in America today? Huh. Now, his mother took this baby, swaddled it up, put it in a little manger in a little water to float, and prayed that somebody found the child and the child survived. And where did the child end up? With the enemy. Loved by the enemy, raised by the enemy, learned to think, talk, behave like the enemy, until he accidentally committed murder one day and he was forced to run away and hide, and he got stuck with his real people. And then that's when he figured out and found out he was never an Egyptian. He was a Hebrew Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
And God had put him in the enemy's camp so he knew how to fight the enemy. And Moses walked out of there with his people. But for a good share of his life, especially the beginning of his early life, all the way up into his adulthood, he had no fucking idea who he was because everyone in his life lied to him. That sounds a whole lot like this little woman I got here in this car. Maybe y'all should spend more time reading the Bible instead of celebrity blogs.
Oh my God.
There's nothing new under the sun. Everything repeats itself. Make you no mistake, I am a...
That was me typing a comment in the chat.
Servant of God, I serve the risen Jesus. I do what he tells me to do. You don't want to believe she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter? That's perfectly fine. You don't have to. We doing the DNA test regardless. And guess what? All of y'all looking for content, you won't be able to find it here. You have to come get it from Philadelphia, and it'll only cost you $9.99 a month. See? You can donate $1 or you can pay $10. I don't give no fuck. But we're gonna get to the truth, and I'm gonna keep her safe.
A scam and a sham.
Somebody broke into her house. Her phone is being tapped. And the very people that are begging her to come home that say that they love her ran to the blogs before they ran to the news. This is a girl that went viral. Why didn't they go to the local news? They ran to the blogs. You know how many bloggers I know that are paid by celebrities, people like Tasha K, to falsify? to falsify, starting with TMZ and on down the line from the Breakfast Club to every low Joe. I just started a YouTube channel today because Jaguar Wright took a shit in Miami. You people are funny to me. You sit here and you judge. And you don't have half the fucking courage to live the life I live, and you have the audacity to question me. Maybe I know more about the industry than you. That's without a doubt. The sad part is
you're not listening, Mrs. Johnson, because I didn't say that either. I think you're so upset with everybody and how they're portraying you. You're not listening to what I'm saying to you.
I'm disgusted at the lack of sensitivity people have for
And
this
that's
girl.
okay. And if you would have knew yesterday for about 2 hours, I was snapping because people were being disgusting about this beautiful little girl, her look, her appearance, justifying.
I'm gonna tell you when you messed up with me, when you started saying, "Can we leave Aaliyah out of it?" See, that's
because at this point, if you guys are handling it, there shouldn't be any blogs. Payne didn't put it on his title. Payne didn't put it on his title and say Aaliyah's alleged daughter. People are trying to get
Girl,
caught
yes,
off
he
of this
did.
as well, and that's not right.
Woman have to not tell her truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is for all of you. Because whether you know it or
It's not uncomfortable for me, because at the end of the day, this girl has to tell her story, and whatever has happened to her is going to happen.
I wish there was all of this energy for Aaliyah when she went down on that plane crash and y'all believed everything that they fucking told you when the lies were there and evident from day one. I wish y'all had this same energy. I wish y'all had asked Fatima Robinson the way y'all.
So I'm gonna say something real quick, Mrs. Johnson. I'll let you talk, Mrs. Johnson. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk. You've been talking, and I'll let you talk, okay? I'll let you talk, Mrs. Johnson. I'm very respectful. I'll let you talk, okay?
Hi, Redhead.
Say what you gotta say.
Welcome.
Okay, so what I'm saying is I don't even get on contest. Yesterday was the first time I even got on Payne's panel. I don't get on people YouTube. That's number one. When I got on yesterday, it was because I was disgusted. Because so many people had so many ill and nasty things to say about this girl, her appearance, her complexion, things of that nature.
First of all, the only person that, and I may be wrong, but the only person that I literally heard making comments about her appearance was Davie Way. He dragged her and made it seem like he was trying to speak out for her. But he was the one that put out, and I'm not going to repeat it because I believe that she's a beautiful young lady. I would never degrade someone because of their skin complexion or because of their features. But Davie Way did. And he should be ashamed of himself. Anyway.
I definitely said something yesterday. I definitely did. And I definitely said that people shouldn't be making comments about this girl's looks and appearance due to Aaliyah's looks and appearance. Let's just sit up here. And I told them, let's just sit up here. If she getting a DNA test, let it be done. Let the authorities, let her family handle it. People are literally threatening this girl and saying that she's not welcome in Detroit over what she's saying. I literally... I understand that, but I'm trying to get you to understand you have supporters. You have to identify who are your supporters and who is against you.
Me.
I support you. I support you, definitely.
How much money did you donate yesterday?
Okay, how much money did I donate in total these past 2 days, King, when you said that you was going to give a portion of the proceeds to Jaguar?
Jag said, you don't support me. Oh, you support me? Well, how much money did you donate? What the hell, you greedy mug?
All right.
I'm not sure. I can look it up though, but she definitely donated. She definitely donated.
When are you gonna do that, Mrs. Johnson? Because I'm not one of them. I'm a direct person. I'm not a generalized person. I don't say y'all, I say you. So that's why I said your name, because I'm addressing you. I'm not one of those people that sit up here and I fake and this and that, and we all got stuff going on. I know exactly what it's like when you're trying to advocate for something, when you're fighting for something and people want to make you look crazy, make you look like you're going through something. I'm going through a situation with the state of Florida and my son right now because my son was molested. I'm fighting the state.
Right, Miss Redhead. Oh, your dollars equate to your support. That's some phony baloney if I ever heard it. Yes, please, Miss Ride or Die.
They're doing everything in their power to try to do something to hurt me or my reputation, but I don't do nothing to get in trouble. The same situation they had in Georgia where those two men adopted those two little white boys and was sexually molesting them, and same thing, that's what they try to do to me for trying to get help from my son because he was having something going on, and where he was placed, the people were sodomizing my son orally. See, I'm transparent to put my stuff out there because I'm going to fight for mine. So I know what you feel like when you're fighting for what you believe in. So I'm never discrediting you for that. Because I'm one of those people, when I messed up and I'm fucking up, hold me accountable. And when you are doing what you're supposed to do, I see that in you, but sometimes the way you do it is not right. And you're a whole grown-ass woman. You make the decisions of what you want to do. But we all can agree that we don't handle things the way that we should handle them at times. Tell me about me being right. Now you want to tell me you support me until I'm not doing right. Who are you to say what? Are you God? Your mic is going in and out, Mrs. Johnson. Say that again. Well, yeah, I mean, we're on the move. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I'm just saying, say it again so I can answer you correctly. I said, I'm sorry. Are you God? I mean, nobody is God, and I didn't say that you had to act a certain way. I'm saying we all have acted in ways that we could have did better. No, understand this. It's not for you to tell me that I'm acting better or acting worse. It's for God to tell me. I do what God tells me to do. I do it exactly as he tells me to do it. You know?
Okay, this is where I have to pause because right now she's trying to claim that God is the one that has charged her and put her in charge of this young lady. That is completely false. I don't believe for 1 second God sent you into this young lady's life. That is a felonious comment, and you need to check yourself for saying something like that.
God had this, his son Jesus, he came down here, and he had a disciple, and his name was Peter. You know what Peter used to do?
Always want to fight.
Cuss motherfuckers out on the regular because they ask Jesus stupid-ass motherfucking questions all goddamn day. And guess what? Jesus was like, come on, Peter. But he never said, Peter, I want you away from me. No. Mm-hmm. And when everybody, when they all fell asleep and the law came for Jesus in Gethsemane, guess who the first nigga was up cutting off people's ears? It was Peter.
Because she's a predator, in my opinion.
Which goes back to what I said yesterday on the panel, that you accept people for who they are. You don't try to change people. You decide if you want to deal with them or not. So again, my decision to support you, but one, I believe everything you said about the industry. Something triggered in me when I was about 18 years old with Beyonce music. And ever since then, I myself started digging. So a lot of the stuff that you're seeing in the places I have been around, and the fact that I had an opportunity to sign a record deal when I was 17 as well, I know that you're not lying. That's why I support that. I support you as well when you're sitting up here and you're advocating for people who don't have a voice or who are not bold. And I know that when you are going through stuff like this, you have to be transparent. But again, I still have the right to say, you know what, I love Jaguar. It's so much strength in her. She's from West Philly. That's right around the corner from DC, because I got family in West Philly. Well, I got people in West Philly. You from North Philly. I live out West Philly. Understand? I got a cousin named Crystal from West Philly. She probably your age now. Yeah, I listen to me. I'm from all of Philly. I've lived in every neighborhood. I've worked every block. See, that's the difference between me and most people. Most people like to say what they are. I just am what I are. I ain't no talk.
Shannon.
See, this is the biggest problem, and I think this is the greatest misconception. And this is how I know that I've been wonderful in hiding my identity for so long.
Oh, Lord.
I was pretending to be a jazz singer. I was pretending to be a neo-soul artist. I was pretending to be reputable.
And right now, you're pretending to care about this young lady when all you care about is how much money and coin and notoriety and attention you can bring to your Scamadelphia network, and how much you can scam people out of $1, because it's Scamadelphia, and that's all you care about. You are pretending. You're the biggest pretender on this platform, in my opinion.
I pretended to
Keep
be
it up.
everything that you like because that's what I had to do to carve out a way in the game on my own terms. But the truth is, I'm one of the illest MCs, female MCs ever, period. I've ghostwritten for most of these bitches that you like. And some dudes. I stopped rapping because I saw the shelf life of female rappers and I happened to be able to sing. I never wanted to sing.
Allegedly, Shady Shannon, it's an exploitive relationship. It is right now, in my opinion, Jag is love bombing this young lady to gain her trust and to be able to continue to manipulate her. And I say that because earlier she was offering Lagena Gold, the alleged daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah, to go up on so many different people's platform. And the young lady, she doesn't have a voice anymore. She only is speaking and repeating what Jag is saying. And she's doing everything that Jag is telling her to do. If Jag says be quiet now, she's quiet. If Jag says you can speak on this person's channel, now we're seeing, okay, she's speaking. Jag is in complete control, and it's an exploitive relationship. It's the captor speaking on behalf of the captive.
I just chose a path of longevity. I still do it all. Y'all have no idea who I am, but I'm about to give you a little hint. I've been running from my calling from God for 25 years.
When I said that yesterday, King, I said that was her calling, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I've been running from my calling with God for 25 years, and I finally decided to listen. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm probably one of the most filthy human beings you'll ever want to meet in your life. And the truth is, if any of you actually knew the real me, none of you would be here because you'd be too afraid to even talk to me if you knew what I was actually capable of.
Now, you're saying something that brings even more concern. Because if you're this quote unquote self-aware that you're a dangerous and a filthy person, why would you then say that God has sent you to do this work? And why would you take this young lady out of her home state and isolate her from people that really do care about her? If you're so self-aware and you know that you're dangerous and you think people are afraid of you because of what you're capable of, why would you do this? You scam person, you.
I'm fucking scary.
And nobody's afraid of
And
you
I've
up
been
on
that
this
way.
In this area, okay?
When people talk about me and talk about how scary I am and all of that, they're being kind. They're being polite because they're afraid to tell you what I'm really capable of doing. See, that's what makes me fit to carry this angel around in the back seat of my car. Because while y'all will sit there and talk about it,
we don't have proof, Shannon, because what she's doing now is hustling people on YouTube for cash apps so that they can get a DNA test. And then what she's going to do is make people pay for that Scamadelphia network to get the results. This is all a scam and a sham, and they're exploiting this young lady.
I'll just make sure nobody ever touches her again. And I'm more than capable of doing so.
Except for yourself.
If people really knew who I was. People think that I'm so brave because I'm speaking out about the industry. The people that I'm really afraid of,
hey, Jack,
the industry's afraid of.
But Jack, I thought you were the industry. I thought you were. Didn't you just say that? I am the industry? Lord help her. The lies, she can't keep up.
Y'all don't know me. I've done a whole job fooling you.
The whole dress of business is Johnson. The reason why, when I woke up and I brushed my teeth and I was listening to Pain and I was seeing the comments and everybody said something, I said, drop that link, friend. And I got up here. It's not about nobody else right now, but the fact that this baby is her. And we need to figure out what happened to her. Mm-hmm. It is about her right now. Because the fact that she has been threatened, people have came up on this panel and showed that they have threatened. Like, even old girl talk about, so I will be the fourth body found. I told her, drop the address. I can show you something. Nobody is people out here, like I said, that ain't scared of nothing, because I've really been through some things, really had to survive, really been raising myself since I was 14 years old. So I don't see shit. I don't fear no bitch, no nigga. I don't give a fuck what your title is, who you think you are. It can get like that.
Yeah, Miss Redhead.
But when it comes down to a baby who needs help, and everybody that want to talk down on her appearance or this and that, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's help this child to see what's wrong with her. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I care about what is going on with her, that she feels this way. If there's something that's wrong, there's something that happened with the industry, let's expose that shit. But right now, I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
She has been brainwashed. And that's why we're going to do the hypnosis. She already has a therapist here. She had a
This is very scary. This is very scary. Now, they're alleging that this is Lagena Gold's idea to get a hypnotherapist. I don't believe that for 1 second. I believe that they planted that idea in her head and are convincing her that this is going to help her. They're perpetuating her psychosis in this time, and they're exacerbating her mental illness by feeding her these things. This is a very dangerous and serious situation. And I just pray that Lagena can wake up and get out of this. But unfortunately, I think a part of Lagena's goal is to gain a following and is to increase her following count on TikTok, which is not a crime by any means, but I just think that she needs more help, and she shouldn't be paraded all over YouTube doing all these interviews, being on all these lives with Jaguar, while Jaguar is completely demented and insane.
Consult the other day on the phone before she started traveling. She'll be meeting with her therapist this afternoon after I feed her and she gets a nap. You know, people keep talking about, I can't help her. You're absolutely right. I can't help her. But I do have resources that she can get without having to worry about paying a dime for them that I've created and made possible.
So then if you can get her free resources and free help, why are you scamadelphying on YouTube? Why are you begging people to send you $1? Scamadala. Why are you asking people in the chat saying that there's 900 people in this chat, everybody owes me $1 so I can help Lagena, if you can help her for free? The math ain't mathin', and you're not making no sense. You're talking in circles and you think that you're swindling, but you're not. People see right through this.
I just want to make sure this baby get the help she need, Mrs. Johnson. That's my whole concern. And I know that you'll do your best to get the resources, but that's my only concern right now. Because when you look at that baby, when you look at her, you can just tell it's a pain that's deep rooted in her.
I gotta stop you there. It's not about me doing my best to get. They've already been gotten.
Well, I just want her to get whatever that needs to be done. That's it.
Once again, y'all got me fucked up.
It's not y'all, Mrs. Johnson. My name is Ava, Mrs. Johnson. I respect you and call you your name. My name is Ava. So that way, if you addressing me correctly, if you addressing me.
I'm broke. These people think I'm broke.
We know you're not broke. How could you get a car so quick after somebody in your car was blowed up? How could you be able to get a car to get home? So obviously you're not broke. But that goes back to what you said. People don't know you. They only know what you expose. Like I said that yesterday. People don't know people's lives outside of this. They only know what people do when they come on, cut it on, what they share, what other people think they know, and that's it. So don't.
You're not broke, but you're begging chatters to cash app you? Make that make sense. Once again, you're talking out of both sides of your neck.
Nobody know your pockets, and that's the type of shit that you let roll off your back. Because you know they don't know. You know what you're doing. So at the end of the day, a lot of times when you snapping, I understand you don't want nobody playing in your goddamn face because you know your heart.
It's not about playing in my face. It's just a simple fact that I have a very long memory. And sometimes I hold on to things longer than I should.
Hey, all heart, grit, and
See,
grind.
I sit in these
Welcome.
chats. Sometimes I don't even make my presence known. Sometimes I just study the comments.
Now look at here. Listen to
And
this.
I study speech pathology and how people type and how people write. I can tell when it's a woman writing or a man writing. And then I look at the stuff that they're doing, and I go back and I check their accounts, and then I call my investigator. And then I go back, and the next thing you know, 2 weeks or so, I have addresses.
Did you hear what she's saying? She studies the pathology and the speech pathology of people in the chats. Then she studies to see if they're a man or a woman writing. Then she studies what they're saying. Then she goes and looks up these channels. She's trying to make the subscribers and the chatters feel threatened. This is what she's trying to do, right? So then she studies these people who are chatting and who are saying things against her and calling her a liar. And then she looks up their pages and she contacts her investigator. So her investigator can then look up these people's addresses to do what? To do what? What's the point of all of that and saying all of this? First of all, I don't believe that for a second that you do all that. And if you do, it just proves even more that you're psychotic and incapable of taking care of another human being. Child, I'm just going to rewind it so I can listen to that whole thing again.
And I study speech pathology and how people type and how people write. I can tell when it's a woman writing or a man writing. And then I look at the stuff that they're doing, and I go back and I check their accounts, and then I call my investigator. And then I go back, and the next thing you know, 2 weeks or so, I have addresses. People in these chats should be really worried about whether or not I can find them.
Jack.
Wait a minute now.
I'm trying to tell you, because I'm going to inspect the gadget too if I got to be. I'm trying to tell you.
My. Well, I am so glad that Lagena is with you and that you are getting her the help that she needs.
To make threats.
She right now, she's the safest woman in America.
Hold up.
Wow.
She's the safest woman in America? That is a blatant lie.
Shit, I need that top flight security. All right, Mr. Gumbo. Hey, listen, I might need y'all in Florida how they getting about my baby.
I still refuse to believe that she wears Pampers. I refuse to believe that. Oh, God, that grosses me out so much. I can't.
I'm taking it there.
Okay, on period. Yes, if you need any of our help, you know what I'm saying, reach out. I'm here.
That's number one WCW. That's what we do, and that's what we're about.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my baby. My baby is 11 years old. It happened for 2 years. They tried to take him away from me.
Maybe that's
So
something we can talk about later.
Yeah, that's going to be off the panel. But, you know.
What's a SSS, Queen Mermaid?
That's what I'm just saying, Juan. I know when you're passionate about something, you're going to fight for it. Even if nobody else believes in it, if you believe in it, you're going to fight for it. So I understand that you're fighting for something. I'm just one of those people that I want to say, you know what? Because I fuck with you and I'm honest and I can tell you in your face, I still love you, but we got to do it different. I'm going to tell you that even if I know you are the greatest, Mrs. Johnson.
I'm what I am.
It's messing up again.
Too old to be worried about changing. Listen to me. I am what I am, and I am too old to be worried about changing to make people feel more comfortable. Yes.
But that's why I said it's not for us. It's if you feel it's necessary. Right.
I hear what...
Child, do you know that the young lady, Lagena, in one of her interviews clearly stated that once the DNA tests come back, if it's determined that Aaliyah is not her biological mom, which we all know that she's not, and R. Kelly is her biological dad, then she'll just cancel the whole thing. She'll just cancel the whole thing if R. Kelly's her dad and Aaliyah is not her mom. This is how you know someone is, I mean... You just can't go around saying things like that. You look really, really unwell, and you are unwell, and you're not safe in the care of Jaguar Wright. Just unfreaking believable. What is this? Unfreaking believable. So Jag is trying to get disability for her psych issues. Oh my God. Oh, no, she didn't. She wants, she want to make any money. Just get back a target. I was laughing my ASS off. Hey, so Avi Love. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. I was laughing so hard, Jennifer, when she was talking about how she examines the chat. She studies people's speech, and oh my gosh. I was just like, you gotta be kidding. You have got to be kidding. Now I want to show you something else. I'm going to say hi to everyone first. Welcome. So Avi, the woman king of what? Queen Mermaid. Type of social Queen Mermaid without a check. Okay. Those are threats she is making. Oh, okay. SSI. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. This is all a plan to get money. Absolutely. Oh my, her crazy mother used to say she was too old to change. Where is the mandatory reporters in OKP's chat? Like, do we need to contact Adult Protective Services at this point? Girl, I'm making assumptions. Okay. If she has so much money, why does she need SSDI? Okay. When she was going on talking about people think I'm broke. Well, girl, you're sitting up here begging people for $1. Yeah, we think you're broke. You're sitting up here saying on one side of your mouth, my income is more than $10,000, but then you're getting on everyone's platform begging people for $1 and cursing them out when they're not donating to you. Cancel Jag's bread. So how did this woman come on YouTube? Child, by the schemers and the scammers looking for a bag off of someone's mental decline, off of someone else's psychological illness. This is exploiting. She definitely studies chat, so that's why she can go to TT or OKP and try to debunk. So who are they comparing DNA against? So allegedly, Shady Shannon, I've heard official King Payne state that you don't, with the DNA testing that they are quote unquote trying to use, they don't need the DNA from Aaliyah or R. Kelly, that they can just run her DNA through, some kind of DNA and some kind of ancestry. And that's how they're going to allegedly determine if any of her bloodline goes back to either R. Kelly or Aaliyah. It sounds bogus to me. I've never done any DNA ancestry. I just don't want to send my DNA off for them to do God knows what with it. I just have always felt that way. So I really can't even speak on how all of that works. If anyone does know how it works, please feel free to come up and educate us, because I truly don't know. Redhead facts. Just let Mr. Sadie and Aaliyah RIP. Yeah. I think at this point, I definitely think we need to contact Adult Protective Services because it's clear that this young lady is in danger. Thank you, Wu Child. That's exactly where I got this from. I saw you in AT2's chat and you hashtag Stop Jag's Bread, and I could not agree more. Did Jag want to be the high priestess of the carbonation cult? Jag allegedly said that she was involved with carbonation because she wanted to protect people of Carbon Island, which are apparently people that escaped the carbonation cult. So I don't believe any of that personally, but that's what she claims. That's what she claims. Stop Jag's bread. Cancel Jag. Stop donating to her. Why are we donating? Why are people sending money to Jag instead of directly to the victim in this case? You know what I'm saying? It all is a scam. I mean, at the highest level, this is a scam. Yes, she has to be mentally ill. Sounds like the passport bros. Can Jag just go away? Yeah, I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick of her. I'm sick of her yelling and screaming. Sounds like she needs to be involuntarily committed. Yes, yes, yes. So Avi, that is facts. Now they're bringing Sadie up. Let that lady rest in peace, okay? Hey, Nina Supreme, and welcome. She said last night that she had to go to bed so she could make Lagena a big breakfast. She was in bed watching the chats, eating a Waffle House. I saw that, Queen Mermaid, and I saw the container with them damn waffles. With the dang waffles in it. Yes, I sure did. Yes, I sure did. Let me send myself this picture really quick so I can pull it up on the thing. But why do we give a fuck? The only reason that I care about this situation is because it's very, very, very clear and evident that someone's life is in danger. It's very clear that this young lady is being taken advantage of. She's being used, whether involuntarily or voluntarily, right? She has been taken or convinced to leave her home state. She's been on several different content creators' platforms and has told this story that she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. And she's under the care of Jag now, which we all know that Jag is not stable. She can barely take care of herself, much less another adult. Okay, I wouldn't trust her to take care of a dog. You know what I mean? So allegedly Shady Shannon, that's why I care. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but it's just, it's gone to a whole new level on this YouTube platform. So that's why people are saying 3 creators are exploiting her. I got it now. Yes, exactly. They're exploiting her. And anytime we come against like a human rights issue, I feel kind of obligated to kind of speak on it. And at least, if nothing else, bring awareness. Hey, Rich B, welcome. So I did put in the description some resources that might help either you or someone that you know. And, just for the sake of spreading awareness. Yes, once she was exposed, that was her PR response. Hey, chat, Queen Mermaid, that girl, what did she say? That girl know what she's doing. She reached out to Jag. We're giving her what she wants. Correct. Yeah. And as you heard Jag say in her own words, more than 300 people besides Lagena have reached out to her in her DM, and she hasn't helped them, but she gave time to Lagena because she saw a cash making opportunity with Lagena. And she's come up with this very, very, I don't even have a word, but this scheme to promote her non-existent Scamadelphia network and exploit this young lady. And she's got Davie Way, an official kingpin, in her pocket to carry on this nonsense. I believe R. Kelly and Aaliyah has to give permission on their DNA. Now, do they collect blood from people when they go to prison? She can get R. Kelly, but he belongs to the state he is in. Child, I know one person donated to Official Kingpin specifically for a DNA test. Her name is Sherry Berkeley. She donated and paid for that DNA test, but again, they don't want to share the results. They just want to keep this scheme going. They're going to drag this thing out as long as they can so that they can try to make money off of this poor young lady. I definitely believe her diagnosis of schizophrenia. Yes, I agree. I agree. And speaking of that, not that I have a DSM-5 and everything. I know some of the categories of, psychological illnesses and stuff. But I overheard Davie Way giving a clear rundown of her history, and he absolutely provided no evidence of what he is claiming about this young lady. And I just found it appalling. And I said to myself, how does Davie Way convince himself that he can talk about this young lady like this and break down her mental health like he's a clinician or something? Where is his license? Is he a licensed professional counselor? Does he have a license in psychiatry to be able to diagnose somebody? I was just like, these people really, really, really are nuts. Not in the network made a post trying to back away from this too, but nope. It's y'all fault as well for pushing Jag's Cash App and allowing her to come on and exploit Angela. Absolutely. If you notice the pattern, there's only 3 networks or channels on YouTube that Jag will show up on now. It's Davie Way. Davie Way will break the story first during the daytime. Then Official Kingpin will come on. And no disrespect for you, but you're carrying on this scheme, Official Kingpin. So that's why I'm calling you Official Kingpin. So then he will come on and carry on the story at nighttime. And Jag will go on both of their panels. And then exactly what Wu Chow said, the third channel is the Night and Day network that have been promoting Jag for months and months now. So those are the 3 channels that Jag is supporting and that are exploiting this young lady as well. But wait a minute, 23andMe is not that much money, right? And the young lady, if she really wanted to know, if she really wanted to have his DNA test done, she could have had this done in private. Why go on 3 different public platforms to get money for the DNA or whatever you're trying to do? Someone is joining us. Welcome, Nina. Oh, not anymore. I think something happened to her thing. No, why do we care if she is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter? Let me rephrase that. So I don't think that we care on that end. Whether she is or whether she isn't, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up that Aaliyah even had a daughter, or that this young lady could be Aaliyah's daughter. So of course, no one wants to be played in their face, right? And I think that's what this is all about. Like, somebody's playing in our faces, and if it's a lie, people feel like, hey, I'm about to call out this lie. You know what I'm saying? But behind the allegation that she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter is just someone that really is suffering psychologically, that should not be in care of Jaguar Wright. That's what my purpose is in having this live. Hey Nina, welcome.
Hey sister, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I was muted for a minute. I don't know what happened, but welcome. What do you have to say about this situation?
I have it the same thing you saying. It's all a hot mess.
Mhm.
I really, what I can, let me. I got you playing on to open to chats. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody. I just really think it's a hot mess. I
Mhm.
agree with everything you're saying. I also came up here to tell you, sorry, y'all. I'm so proud of you. And I miss talking to you and Jennifer late at night and stuff like that. Really, I just came here to celebrate you and tell you how proud I am of you and how
Thank you,
such a
Queen.
wonderful person you are. And let's go ahead and hit that like button and let's try to get sis to 1,000, y'all. But I agree with everybody else. This is a hot mess, and I'm guilty of keeping it going because I'm watching and commenting and stuff. And I just really wish that we all had the strength to just ignore it, but we don't. So
I
I
know.
pray the young lady survives this, but it's not gonna end up well. And at is I'm double her age almost. Um, I just hate that this will have to follow her for the rest of her life. She doesn't know the damage that she's bringing on her life. That it's going to follow her throughout her life,
Mhm.
and that's something that I really do hate. Jag is older than me. Jag should probably be about 50, 51, 52, something like that.
Jag is
Um,
older than you?
yeah, how about that old girl? Yeah,
No, no,
Jag
no.
is
I'm
old.
just saying. She's in her 50s?
She got to be. She has to be. She has to be at least 50. She has to be. You have to think about certain things. Jay-Z is 55, 56. She's up there singing with him on the Unplugged. She has to be 49, no younger than maybe 47. She has to be almost 50. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
okay.
she knows what she's doing to this
Mhm.
young child. Now, that little girl, I
Mhm.
do believe she knows exactly what she's doing. I do believe she's used to doing stuff like this because from what I've been listening to, she's been reaching out trying to
Queen
find
Marmy.
Jack, trying to find
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah,
So I just really hate that I really hate this for her. I really hope, she stays covered and
yeah.
she knows, but she doesn't know that she has another whole maybe 20, 30, 40 years to live, that this is gonna always follow her. But I guess she doesn't care. Fame is a drug as
Is.
well.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
It's a huge drug, and
Oh, yes.
she's searching for that. And I really hate that. But Jag knows better. Jag is old enough to be that girl's grandmother. If 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 that young lady had a teenage mom, Jag will be old enough to be her grandmother. Jag has to be almost 50. She's double that child's age, and she should know a whole lot better.
What do you think about Jag bringing her across state lines and
Of
into her
course,
care?
it's idiocy, but I just feel as though a lot of people saying call adult services. We might need to. But I also kind of feel like this little girl knows what she's doing. So I'm I really hate that everybody's pitying her for being sick and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out here that's really, really, really sick that won't help, that can't get it. And some people pretend there's something wrong with them. And then we all feel sorry for them. And I just really don't know if I think that's the case. I don't know if you just watched the video of her and Jag. You played the video of her and Jag sitting in the house and listening to, if you don't mind me saying, a content creator's name. I think
I
y'all
don't
heard.
mind. I don't know because we're talking about all of them.
They were watching AT2, and I just uh, I just think that young lady, she came up, she started getting really buck. She started cussing at people, telling them how real and trill and all this stuff she is, and she bout it and stuff like that. And I really kind of see through the BS. Uh, I really I really agree with you in AT2 a whole lot. That as well, I saw that what you just pulled up. She
Hmm.
looked, and they need to let these people rest. Let me now. What does Miss Sadie did to anybody?
See.
You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What has Miss Sadie done to anyone? That lady ain't did nothing to nobody. And even just Aaliyah is just sad, period. And Jag is smarter than this. She's been hustling. She didn't have to go this low. Uh, I just feel it's like low blow, low to the ground, low.
Hmm.
And I really
See,
don't have.
oh, go ahead.
I really don't have much else to say about it, sister. It's just really sad. And I want to say I'm not gonna watch and comment and stuff, but that would be a lie. I know I'm gonna watch. I know I'm gonna comment. Um, I
Mm.
really just hate that we're fueling the fire, but there's nothing we can do. Like I said, when she becomes my age, 40 something, she's gonna regret this, and this will follow her for the rest of her life. People nowadays, when you're trying to get jobs, they fill out job applications. They ask you for your website handles and stuff now. When they see all this, who's gonna hire you? Once Jag and them get through doing what they doing with you, who's gonna let you work for them, sweetheart?
My
Who's
God.
gonna give you a job? Who's gonna watch out for you? This is temporary love. This is a temporary good feel. You feeling good for right now, but you're not thinking long term. And it really hurts me. But I also feel that little girl know what she's doing. So I'm starting
Yeah,
not to feel sorry.
yeah. I appreciate you so much, Queen Nina.
I
I
appreciate you, and
thank
I'm
you
so
so
proud of
much.
you again, sis. I'm gonna go and jump down. I'm so proud of you. Keep on pushing, and y'all
Thank
hit that
you.
like button. Let's get sis to 1,000. She's a very good person. She has a very good heart, and y'all, let's get her to 1,000 so we can start sending her some super chats and all that stuff like that. Love you, sis. Have a
Thank
good
you. Love
day.
you too. God bless you.
Miss
And
you.
self care today. This is Self Care Sunday.
Yeah, I miss you, Jennifer. I miss you, Jennifer. I miss talking to y'all late night and
I
stuff like that. I
know.
miss y'all. So love you. Bye.
Love you too. And you take care of yourself.
Right.
All right. Bye bye. I want to go back to, let's see, Jennifer's comment. I think I went up too far. But yeah, she actually admitted to Davie Way, I think it was, that she was hospitalized for schizophrenia. And she detailed a whole scenario of that incident that happened. Apparently, 8 police officers came and arrested her and, you know, put her in a psychiatric hospital. And she was just released, I think, a week ago. And now all of this is happening. So we know that this is not good for her or anyone involved, right? But yes, let me see. Shannon brought up Davie Way, introduced, yep, and put her in contact with Jag. Yep. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Where's Jennifer's comment? Hide everyone. She's taking addresses, but she said KW was a stalker. Here it is. On her first interview with Davie Way, she stated yes, that she had just got out of the hospital and was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and that she has anxiety and that she's on psychotropic medications for these ailments. Okay. I don't know where Davie Way got his try his psychological license to diagnose folks and talk about their childhood trauma. And I don't know, but he needs to shut his trap because he's saying all these things about her history that he has no proof of. He can't back it up with receipts. And he looks foolish because you're the one, sir, that had her first on your panel. If she apparently has all these things going on from her history, why in God's name did you open up your platform to have her sharing this bogus story and perpetuating her mental illness and making it worse? Saying, we believe you until we get a DNA test, we believe you. And you're up there hemming and hawing with Jaguar Wright, brown nosing her like a mug. I've never seen a bigger brown nose in my life. We need to stop allowing the narrative that Jack is mentally ill. And this is why she does what she does. She may have a mental health problem, but she knows right from wrong. Yes, she does. But she doesn't care to do the right thing. She doesn't. And that's where it's very scary. We don't know what the hell is going on behind the scenes when they're off camera. We don't know how Lagena is now being treated in Jaguar's care when the cameras are not rolling. Yeah, she's perfectly aware that she's scheming people, and she's prideful in doing it. She's very prideful, and she feels entitled to other people's income because she's quote unquote breaking this story. This is someone's life. Miss Quiet One, I'm afraid they might invite her into their bedroom too. That's all I'll say. Yes, I'm afraid for that too, Woo Child. Because she's very vulnerable. And I've heard Jack in her own words speak on young girls. She likes young girls. And that's very, very problematic. It's very problematic because she's in a position of authority with this young lady. And they're very, 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 there could very much be a trauma bond developing as we speak. Jag is 45. Okay. That's why I was like, I don't think she's in her 50s just yet. But okay, that makes more sense that she would be 45. Thank you. Yes, I'm on the road to 1K. Please hit the like button. Please share this video with someone that you can convince them to subscribe. Okay? Thank you. Shout out to So Avi Love. Thank you so much, dear. And you guys, please go to So Avi Love's channel right now and subscribe because she's also on her way to 1K. Okay? That's a hard 45. I mean, 45, but looking every bit of 65 in the face. No offense against anyone who's 65. I'm just saying, okay? She claimed that Goomba was waving a pow pow and said she blah, blah, blah. So let's see. What did you say, Woo Child? I mean, Queen Mermaid. So why do they still have the pow pow? I don't know. Yeah, Jag is gassing her up big time. But do you notice how if Jag tells her to stop speaking, she'll stop speaking. If Jag puts the camera on her and says, okay, go, let it spew, then the poor young lady, she'll just go on and on and on and on and on. And she's starting to sound like Jag. She's getting real bold as she's talking to the chatters and telling them different things about her life, saying, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a lot. I don't think R. Kelly is her dad. Now, Jimmy Walker, that's possible. I don't know who Jimmy Walker is, but I don't know. Allegedly Shady Shannon. I don't know. But I don't think it's R. Kelly. I don't. And even she said herself, if it turns out that Aaliyah is not my mom and R. Kelly is my dad, I'm going to drop the whole thing. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. She promised, oh, did Jag promise her singing lessons? Oh my God. What else did she promise her? What other future faking did Jag present to this young lady? I wonder. Shout out to Nina Supreme. Thank you so much, love. I really appreciate you coming on, sharing some insight, and honestly just saying so many kind words. I really thank you so much. Wait, how and why was she looking for Jag when she just got out the hospital? Well, that's a good question. I think she probably studied Jag and probably knew that, hey, Jag, if anyone can help me, Jag can. For whatever reason, she felt like Jag would be her saving grace and be able to help her because she's heard Jag speak on Aaliyah and she's convinced that Aaliyah is her mom. She's heard Jag, quote unquote, advocate for Aaliyah and try to bring justice to her death. Thank you. Yes. You tell them, beautiful hummingbird Andrea Nelson. Okay. Thank you, Queen Mermaid. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. So yeah, they've been snickering and giggling about it since the interview. Yeah, thank you, Wu Child. Thank you. Oh, I wish I could. I don't even want to see Sean Davie Way's face. But in that first interview, he was too happy to be breaking this fake ass story. He was okay, here they go with the cars. He was too happy. And now he's backpedaling like a mug. He feels so stupid because of what he allowed on his platform. And he should. On the other hand, official scheme Payne feels not an ounce of remorse. He's happy and glad that he's getting this attention. He's so happy. Ew, Kimiko, let's not think about that. Oh! Please, please, please. That would be the worst. That would be the worst. The worst. We need to call Adult Protective Services, but I don't know. For to do that, you need to have certain information about the perpetrator. And I don't care enough about Jag to know where she lives, other than I know that she's in Dallas. But that's it. They are empowered by the fact that their own audience are completely stupid and gullible to fall for a story like this. Predators are fast. What young girl was she kissing a couple weeks ago? Some young girl that she met at a club, allegedly, right? And tried to have a threesome with her, but she said Goomba was too sick. Hey, Miss Vicky. Child, that's just another gross thing. I mean, nothing against people who enjoy threesomes, but I'm just saying, it's just like the predatory nature about it all is really sick. Wu Chow, I asked that question when I was first entered the chat. Her husband wasn't okay with solar, but he probably won't care if it's another woman in their bed. Goomba is one stupid son of a pickle. She has been a madam before. So yeah, this seems right in Jag's territory. This seems right, like, and for me, because she mentioned that there were at least 300 other people besides Lagena Gold in her DMs asking for help, it would seem to me, just knowing Jag and seeing and looking at her patterns, it would seem to me that at some point she might want to bring some of those other individuals on board in a different way for a different scam, right? And claim, send money to Jag's bread so I can help these other people get recovered. I need your money and your support to help these other people, these other 300 plus people in my DM. Jag, you are not the savior of this world. Let's pause on that. Let's pause on all of this. You need to get your own self right before you can try to get someone else right. Jack said, save it for the podcast, looking for money. She sure did say that, Vicky. She sure the hell did say that. What was it that Tasha K said? Sympathy and payola? I can't stand that. But that's what it's looking like. Meaning get the money now. What else are y'all saying? JJ Evans might be good. Oh, okay. JJ, yes. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Allegedly Shady Shannon, you're trying to get me in trouble. Child, I said something that I said I wasn't gonna say. She made a video saying she wanted to talk to Jack before she was admitted into the hospital. Really? Was this on her TikTok, child? Because Jack has been through things in the industry. See, was that on her TikTok? Child? Bro, Jack the Voice. Hey, hun. Hey, Vicky. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. I'm trying to do stuff while listening. Thank you, Jennifer, for your support. Let me, how do I pin this? Do I just put a star by it? I don't know how to pin a comment. Oh, Lord. I think I have to do it for my YouTube. But yeah, anyone see Yvette Abbey around? I haven't seen her in a long time. Allegedly Shady Shannon, I haven't seen her in a long time either. Yeah, but if you do see her, tell her the Andrews Angels camp said hello. And she needs to come back wherever she is. Hey, Vicky, but sometimes we need a break from YouTube, okay? Like, I had to take a break. I periodically take breaks because it's good for me to check out and to unplug. It's good for everybody to check out and unplug. You know what I'm saying? This is Self-Care Sunday, in fact. And all of us need to be thinking about what we're going to be doing for self-care this day and this entire week. Because if you've been tuning into this, it can get a little bit heavy. It can get a little bit stressful because truly, we have empathy for people who are mentally ill. Yeah, there's dogs around here. I'm sorry. Facts, Jennifer. Now he's putting on the performance of his life. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Goomba doesn't want to share his wife. Child. Goomba, even Jack said he's inbred. I don't know. He needs help too. He really does. They both want coochie. He can try to right some of his actions. Hey, Cat Nunya, by reporting to the police where she's at and getting the gal away. Yes. My advice to Sean Davie Way and Official King Payne, y'all really need to start turning this thing around. And if you say you really want to help her, then you need to put your actions behind those words. Okay? All that money is going to go up her nose. Ooh! All of these content creators need to block that hoe from their chats. Woo! I'm so proud of AT2. This morning he was like, look, Jack, if you want to hit the link, that's fine. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to force this girl up on my panel. I will not allow that. And I was like, yes, good for you. Because that's all she's been doing. And that's what she even said. She was like, well, Lagena will hit the link and come up. AT2 was like, no, I'm not going to allow her to come up. Because he knows exactly the game that's being played. As we all do. Okay? Yes, breaks are definitely a good thing. Self-care is absolutely a must. I see the concern about the young lady with Jag. I get it. What about Aaliyah? I'm sure I misspelled it. No disrespect and her reputation and legacy. If it was AFM, I'd be pissed, just saying. Right. That's another thing that I've heard a lot of people share. that, this is really a disgrace for the legacy that Aaliyah left. I'm a huge fan of Aaliyah. Hey, Christine. And yes, this is a disgrace to her legacy. And if you all have noticed, her family has not come out and said anything about this, and I don't blame them. I really don't, because in their eyes, they're probably thinking like, oh my God, here's another scheme, another scam. But I'm sure it's upsetting, because I don't think I've heard any kind of scheme this large associated with Aaliyah. Aaliyah has a good name. Aaliyah's legacy was untainted. She was a victim of R. Kelly, right? She deserves justice, but not in this way. Not in the way that this is going. This is not it. This is not it. Yeah. We have to all be realistic. Everyone is profiting off of the story and doing nothing about it. Yeah. Jag is pimping. Yep. And now Angela Lagena is commenting in chats. Yes, she is. She was commenting in AT2's chat. Which all because Jag tells her to. Yeah. She's doing everything that Jag is telling her to do. She's losing her own mind. She's losing her independence. Whatever independence that she had as we speak. She's in the chat at Wu Chao right now. Her sister-in-law said her name is Angela, and the young lady said it's not. Well, what she did say is that let me go back to it. She said her legal name is Angela. And what she did, which is a demonic thing, she's going by Lagena, which is her name spelled backwards. Anytime you have something in the reverse, you have to take a deeper dive into that, because it's like satanic, okay? In my opinion. Yes, okay. Thank you, so Avi. Yes, absolutely. She had a good name, a good reputation. Her family is smart not to adjust this and pay it dust. Absolutely. She was live on her channel today, telling Lagena to go into A22's chat. Yeah, I saw that. And I saw Lagena actually type in A22's chat. I sure did. I doubt Aaliyah's family even know what's going on over here in this little sector of YouTube. See, I agree with that, Jennifer, but allegedly the girl already had gone viral. And anything that's viral is like over 1 million views or something like that, right? So I'm sure someone in Aaliyah's family got wind of it before it even came onto YouTube, per Sean Davie Way and Official Scheme Pain. Nothing's wrong, love. I just love the weekends. I don't like Mondays. Back to the grind. Woo! I know. I'm going to get through all your comments and then I'm going to get off of here. Yes. Thank you for liking the stream. Oh, they know why Jennifer loves Spewitt. I think that's why her TikTok got banned. Ooh, good point. But she's also on TikTok with another name. So even though she got banned with that original account, I think she is actually back on it. Because when I looked at it, it said that she had 300 followers. And that was at the beginning of this week. And that was what got my wheels spinning. Like, she wants more followers and notoriety and fame. That's one of the sources of her coming out. Wait, misspelled backwards? This is sane and ain't wrong with her. Yeah, Lagena is Angela, like in reverse, like the two by two letters are in reversed. So you have Angela, reversed is Lagena. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Remember the old myth The old wives' tales or whatever. If you play JC's records backwards, it's like demonic 666 and all that stuff. It's the same, or it's a very similar thing. It's very demonic, in my opinion. Okay. Y'all sure she's not scheming for a check too? No, we're not sure. We know she wants fame. We know she's mentally ill. She needs help. But again, it's very hard to help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. That's kind of where someone is stuck, because if it's a minor, and I think that's why they were so very adamant about official King Payne was so very adamant about leading her into, oh, so you're 27 or 28, right? And she said, yes. How are you 27 or 28? You're either one or the other. You can't be both. So if it was someone who was a minor, it would be a different story, because then, yes, we have things that we can identify as illegal versus someone doing something on their own free will. But she's allegedly an adult, so that's what makes it hard. But she said, hey, Marcella. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. But she said that wasn't her name, and her twin brothers is her uncle. Is that what she said, Vicky? That her twin brother is her uncle? I know that there was an uncle brother mentioned, but I don't know that she was talking about her twin. Did anyone see? I gotta go back and watch that live. Yes, the music played backwards is demonic. Yes, yes. So you have to remember, Satan is a mastermind too. He's not dumb. Okay? Twin uncle brother. Oh my God. Can I ask a serious question? Because I haven't seen not one interview that she's done. I did check TikTok though. I'm not being funny. What's your question, allegedly Shady Shannon? This is an open discussion. Like, yeah, ask your question. When you spell your name backwards, it's to place you in a mirrored world where you are. Explain that, Jack. Oh, I need you to explain that. Because yes, it's very spiritual. This is very spiritual. I need you to explain that, Jack. Did they get her hair done before she did those interviews? No, they did not. No, they did not. No, she came on looking very, very unkept, in my opinion. Yes, Wu Chao. Yep. 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 Thank you. Yes. Sorry, I was talking to Wu Chao privately. Did her family yesterday say that she knows that A and R were not her parents? I don't know, Christine, and welcome. I have to go back and hear hers live from yesterday. I was out and about with my grandma and I wasn't able to tune in, but I know I heard that Legena's Gold, I heard that Legena's Gold, wow, her brother-in-law or her brother's significant other came on the panel. But I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see it. But I think they did confirm that her name is Angela. And I think it possibly was also confirmed that she has a twin brother. Now, I don't think it's the same person as the uncle brother that she has been talking about. That's a whole nother thing. She mentioned a lot of different families that she came from. Allegedly, she mentioned the Haltons, which is Aaliyah's family. She mentioned the Kelly family. She mentioned the DeJesus family. And she also mentioned a family named the Franklins. And then she also said that her name is Angela something Owasu or something like that, which is a Ghanaian name. Right? When I first heard this, I was like, okay, she's been with at least 3 different foster families. That's what I initially thought in trying to make sense of what she shared. Because it sounds like a lot of what she was trying to communicate was distorted in a way. And it just came off as like, huh? It was very, very hard to follow. It was very disorganized, and it was very, very hard to follow what she was originally saying. She wants money too. She was in the car with Jag and Goomba asking everyone for at least $1. Yes, she was. And then getting amped up. Yes, she was, Kat Nunya. Yes, she absolutely was. Mm-hmm. 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 She said it wasn't her twin, but it was her uncle. You can find her on Google with her real name. Is it Angela Owasu? Hey, McClurg. Welcome. Oh no, please tell she didn't have that bandana on looking like she was a robber from Set It Off. Oh no, I can just say her hair wasn't exactly quote unquote done. I mean, it was done in the way that I think she fixed it. But if you want to really say her hair was done, no, it wasn't. And she had these paintings on her wall of Aaliyah behind her. It was just really, really. Ugh, I didn't watch it at first. It took me a few days to watch it because I just knew that this young lady was being exploited. And this is another thing another reason why I'm calling official scheme pain, because he was charging people for cash apps to come up on his panel to ask Lagena questions. What the hell, man? How are you going to do that? That shows exactly who he is and why he's in it. He had Jag's Bread Cash App on his thing, right? But he was charging people, the last one you mentioned, who, Owasu? He was charging people, his chatters, he was saying that they had to give him a cash app in order to come on his panel. And he did this 2 days in a row. That's why I can say he's in the scheme. Oh, Lord. It is to say that she's not living in our reality. Right now she's in the mirrored world, which doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Jack, for breaking that down. You can see how she looks like other relatives. Yeah. A whole bunch of gibberish and all over the place when she's answering questions. Yes. And do you notice the subtleties in the little ticks that she has when she gets flustered, or when something happens, she pinches and she picks at her eyelashes. I was like, on one video, I was like, is her medication wearing off? Because she kept picking at her eyelashes. And I'm like, is she getting flustered? Is she tired? And why did they keep her on the panel for 3 and something hours? Like, but again, you can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. And the most that we can do is contact Adult Protective Services to do a wellness check on her. And also always pray for her safety, because she's not safe with Jag. I don't believe anyone is safe with Jag, not even herself or Goomba. I wouldn't trust a pet frog to be in the care of Jag. My name is backwards. My name backwards means full of life and energy. Praise God. It's a lot more positive. Amen. Amen. Isn't that grooming techniques, Angela being vulnerable? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely he did. Absolutely he did. He was begging, not begging, but he was charging people money to come up on his panel to ask her questions. You're exploiting her, sir. And for you to I was so disgusted. I said, I know you fucking lying. All these Cash App schemes. It never stops. Yep, you are so right. Cash your way on the panel to ask her a question. Did you see that, Wu Child? Did you see that? We don't know. We don't know, because if you were to ask her, who are your real parents? She's going to tell you, my parents are Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. 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 Who made Jag the oracle of the industry? Herself? Jag just said clearly, I am the industry. I am the industry. Maybe, Marcella, but I saw it as a nervous tick. But who am I also? Right? All I can do is say, this is my opinion, this is my commentary, and these are the concerns that I have for someone who apparently is unwell and in dangerous care of someone by the name of Jaguar Wright. Okay? Let me see if I have that other thing. Nope, not that one. So earlier today, AT2 was live talking about the same topic, and Jaguar called herself getting upset with AT2 and started streaming his live while he was live. And you hear Lagena in the background going off and just kind of, you know what I mean, talking against what the people are talking about. She said Lagena is my fake name.
I'm gonna mute this for a second. Let me turn the camera around. For y'all to make it seem like y'all know me, and you saying who called me? Who called me? Should I go to my missed calls? Should I go to my missed calls? Show me your combo. Should I go to my missed calls? They want to attack the network.
What network? Your network doesn't even exist. What are you talking about?
Where's that number? Where they
Can't make this shit up.
Y'all trying to make it seem like Jag is not have my best interest. She
Best interest. Okay.
I finally got some sleep because I'm away from them people that got money read from me from years and years and years, making it seem like they cool. Why didn't they call me? And for Brianna, my uncle's baby mama, to say anything, you asked her how did I get this in my arm? We had a fight. So her to have the audacity to speak on me like I'm cool with her, knowing damn well she let her 8-month-old baby outside in the heat. She had a fever. Why? Because she had a yeast infection. Ask her why. That's a little too young for a baby to have that. So they got some bigger issues actually. They got some bigger issues. Yeah, my uncle.
So now she's reading the chat. She's on Jaguar's live. And she's saying a baby had a yeast infection.
If you look up his picture, I'm going to show you his picture. And then y'all decide for yourself who this look like. I'm going to show y'all who it is. Don't show them anything. If they want to see it, they can come to the network.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much.
They're trying to force us to unravel everything so they don't have to come to the network to get it. This is classic content creators trying to find a way to steal content.
Time out, Jag. This is classic Scamadelphia trying to get a bag off of someone else's pain. Let's call a thing a thing. This is not about content creators. This is about you. Okay? Running this god-awful scheme. What is it called? What is it? Child.
We still gonna do the hypnosis so y'all can know what happened when they do to people like me. Tell them who I took you to meet this morning.
Child.
She took me to meet Tone, and guess who else we met?
Oh, I don't know. You want me to guess? Child, I don't care who you met. Are they helping you?
You know what we gonna do? We gonna be rebelling.
Lord Jesus.
You know who son that is? Kirk Franklin's son. You know what we gonna do? We gonna be rebelling against our damn parents. Ask him why. I don't know why my dad felt the need to go talk to his dad at one point. Ooh. Didn't he pull that out? Yeah, he said, yeah. I used to tell my dad R. Kelly on the phone. Why?
Me neither.
Why?
You used to tell your dad R. Kelly's on the phone, but I thought R. Kelly was your dad. You see how this is not mathing? It doesn't make sense. And Jag is letting her speak all this double talk and all these confusions. She's just speaking in jibber jabber.
That's all right. They'll see the picture.
Child, it's really beyond belief. That's all I have today, guys. Thank you, Wu Child. Thank you. Shout out to McClurk, So Avi. Shout out to Miss Redhead, Kat Nenya, Miss Vicky, Jennifer, Christine. We had Miss Ride or Die in here. We had so many people in here. Miss Nina. Oh, Lord. Allegedly Shady Shannon. I can't believe they are back together after that barbershop incident. That's very toxic right there. But see, Miss Redhead, that was a production. You have to think of that whole thing as like, you know how some shows, when they're coming out, they always have a pilot series. They always have a pre-show to gauge the audience, to gauge how successful their show might be. That was all that was. That was a pilot. Only 2 of them recording. And they wanted to see how they could confuse the public. They wanted to see how they can shift things up to try to convince people to believe what they were saying. And it backfired. And then the second pilot was the incident with the car. Again, it was all false and phony. And it backfires. So here we are again. This is the third time around. So now they really, in their minds, think that, oh, yeah, we have enough support. We have enough. I'm not going to call people that name. We have enough people that are confused and that quote unquote support us, because they did get money. They did get money from when she was hospitalized. They did get money from when her car was allegedly set on fire. So yes, people are supporting her financially. And so here we are again with this third scheme and plot. And it's all a production. I forgot which one of her parents was from Ghana. I believe that was her dad. I know people are roasting Sean for this too. Oh yeah. Now Sean is he's been the biggest backpedaler of this whole thing. But yeah, he was a part of the scheme too. Yes, thank you everyone for joining. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, yes, that was all a production as well. If any of us, right, were to act like that in the airport, we would have been handcuffed. We wouldn't have been able to record all that crazy You know what I'm saying? The whole no-fly list thing. I mean, there's just, it goes on and on. We've been watching this thing for weeks and weeks. But yeah, this thing right here, though, is below the belt. And I'm not going to be participating in any future Scamadelphias, Scamadala, Thomiadala, Hala Hala. I'm not going to be participating in any more of this shit show shenanigan. Exactly, Miss Redhead. It's all a production. So keep your eyes and ears open and attuned to the truth. Okay? But before we get out of here, can we please drop some angels in the chat? Can we please drop some purple hearts in the chat? Okay? Let's just show love for ourselves and for everyone here and for all the replay. Keep your critical thinking caps on, you guys. All of us can't be scammed for a $100, okay? All of us can't be dumb. Some of us have to remember to exercise our critical thinking skills and call bullshit out when there's bullshit afloat. Okay? Thank you. All right, now before I leave here, let me remind you on this beautiful self-care Sunday to remember to practice abundant self-care. All right? Take care of your minds. Take care of your emotions. Guard your heart, for it's the wellspring of life. Guard your eyes to what you tune into. If you're watching something and it's disturbing you deeply, turn it off. There's nothing worth viewing that is tearing up your soul and convoluting your convictions. There's nothing in this world that's worth tuning into that makes you feel disturbed like that. Just turn it off and walk away. It's not that important, trust me. So remember, again, practice abundant self-care, be kind to yourselves, and be kind to others. It goes a long, long way. Ah! I need to abundantly and aggressively get rid of this zit on my nose. Me too. I got one right up under my chin. Oh, and it's disgusting. That's why I haven't been on camera. I got some hormone things going on, y'all. But anyways, still love yourselves, okay? But yes, Jennifer, put some hot water on it and some alcohol, or just let it be and bust on its own, okay? But that's it. I love you all so much. Remember to smile at a stranger because you never know if you're entertaining a what? That's right. One of God's angels. Okay? Now, I love you all. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And thank you all again for tuning in. You all be blessed. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye.